morning again. Damn it, this freaking stuff I used to tie some stuff down, all this stringy shit, I'm never going to use that ever again. I still got some. It's right here. It got stuck to my gloves and it just won't piss off. Anyways, it's morning time. Now, we're running at about 8 o'clock-ish, a bit more than that. And yeah, we had a bit of rain overnight. It kind of ticked me off because, well, everything's under cover. There's the rice field of contemplation, big flashy things up already. Yeah, the tarp's gonna, yeah, a bit of rain overnight, so the tarp's gonna be a bit all mildewy and yuck. But at least I don't have to drive into the marketplace, so you don't have to get there so early on the Sunday morning. Very classy. Apparently the weather's gonna be better, but I'm not expecting too much today. Yeah, but that's alright. Just kick back and relax and just see the big flashy thing one more day. There's not much else to hold out for, but fuck it. Oh well, bikers are out in force today. There's a whole bunch back there at the servo. This bloke here is part of their group. I like them. They're the 400s, I think. The Quackers got a real unique note to them. They're just fueling up, waiting for their mates. They're going to go for a nice ridey poos. It's going to be good weather. The big flashy thing's hiding behind the clouds right there, but it's going to be wonderful weather today. So another one of their gang, the toe cutter gang. They're on all kinds of hodgepodge rigs. That bloke's on a BMW, the other bloke's on a Quacker, the other one had a, what do you have, a Yummy or something? And yeah, I remember seeing some footage years ago of some of those die-hard Harley kind of guys. Oh, if you're going to join the Mongols, you have to have a Harley, no other bike. And they decide they're at this campground. They had a Japanese bike and they decided to burn it on a bonfire. I mean, why, man? You know, they're good rigs. God damn it, I could have used that thing. Oh well. Now, I did have pole position, but now that we hit the dual carriageway, all these buggers are decided to pass me. Oh well. Got nothing on the back, so we can at least flow with the traffic. Yeah, still mildewy and all wet and yuck, so that's not good, but we're going to have a top of 13 degrees apparently, which should be reasonable enough. Just the only thing is, down there you get the cold coming sweeping off the big watery thing called the sea, and on the other side, when the big flashy thing comes out of the clouds, you're really warm. So there's one side you're cold, one side you're warm. It's all very strange. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, there's some more of them. Another one of their meet-up areas. Yeah, there's going to be a whole stack of them having a bit of a ridey poos. I should be out there with them, but oh well. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is see if we can flow with the traffic. And the plan there this morning is just take it easy and park where we usually park, and then just walk up, grab my tarp, drag that wet thing back to the rig, and then oh, fucking lights. I have not gotten through one of these bastards. Maybe one freaking traffic light life. Shingo Jinsei traffic light life. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to film that bit. The cars were bunching up and I had to sort of be wary of that sort of thing. Back there's these tall light poles, and not dissimilar to the ones up here. And there was, on every second one, there was a huge Seahawk, like in the middle, well, the middle one, there was 3 Seahawks, and the middle one was probably the biggest Seahawk I've ever seen. And up on these bloody things, they like it up there. Yeah, I wish I had to film that. They were rad. I wish if I had a DIY place, man, I swear I'd be feeding them little fishies all the time, and those unfortunate little fishies that keep getting on your hooks. The mini ones. And then I'd end up hand feeding them, and the mountain hawks too. Yes. There's that Shinto shrine down there, and over there, nice little village. See that road there? I've ridden the scoot up there, all the way up into the mountains up there a few times. I filmed that too, just one-handed. And yeah, that's pretty cool up there, very twisty. Gonna get the rig back on the road again. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I got it back on the road this week. Yeah, because I know the orientation of those frickin' circlips now. I didn't know that. Ow, this stupid bloody bullshit. I figured out why everyone bunches up and slows down in the tunnels. What happens is when they get in the tunnels, they flick their lights on. I don't bother, and when they flick their lights on, the natural instant reaction is to consider that could be brake lights. So every single vehicle slows down, and that's why, even if they might be under the power like that, right? Under power, or even in acceleration, they flick their lights on, and yeah, so everyone just bunches up like that. Yeah. See, took me that long to figure that out. God damn it, I'm just so stupid. Oh. Now, on the way back, I believe that it's gonna get really bunched up unless I can get out of there early. So I'm not expecting a good day today financially at all. So I figure I might start packing up a lot earlier than general. There's a chap in Germany, I think it is. He wants to ask me about this sea freight for something, and I'm like, I know that things take, in landlocked countries, Germany's not completely landlocked, is it? God damn it, geography. Never did a decent education. Well, I know that Switzerland, I sent something there quite some time ago, and the bloke's like, where's my stuff? He eventually got it, and he's like, oh, I just got contacted, and they said it's arrived. So landlocked in Europe takes a lot longer. And yeah, Germany, I don't know, maybe won't be as long as Switzerland. A chap in Hawaii's bought a few things off me, and as far as I understand it, things go to California first from Japan, and then they transfer, and then they're off to Hawaii. So I'm going to have to mention that. Yes. It's the nuances. I think I've used that word twice now in my life. The nuances, third time, of what I do. Now, I reckon that we're nearly at the turn-off. Long after this, we do a bit of a switchery around there, and then we'll be off down to the market. Right, let's have a look at the beachy poos over, the watery poos. Doesn't that look great? You can have a look over there, and I'll watch where I'm going. Alright, now, this is the short tunnel. Soon after this, get the turn off. Right, we're nearly there. Now we'll just keep filming. I've got nothing really to say anyway. Something or other, kanji. No kanji tunnel. Yeah, see? I'm fluent in kanji. Yeah. I can hardly remember what year it is, and often I can't remember how old I am and stuff. So I could never remember kanjis. I don't think in pictures, I just don't. Some dude, like some geniusy man they call him, thinks in pictures, so you can ask him, what's 425,000 times 584? And he goes, and he just knows. Could be bullshit, but alright, now I'm not going to make the fatal error of continuing on. I turn here, see? There's the nut. Filmed by the nut. Okay, cocky. Here we are. This is Hatama, just outside Karatsu, Kyushu, West Japan. Yeah. And it's still mildewy and shit. Shit. There you go. Taniguchi-san or Oba-san, Oka-san, meaning mother, just walked up and said, "Hey Darren, check this out." Yeah, let's have a look at what we got here. Wow, she's going around handing meals out to people. This is freaking awesome. Like Meals on Wheels. I need it, that's for bloody sure. Let's have a look what we have. What an appreciation this food is, I swear. It looks like it's got some yasai and stuff here. Yasai meaning vegetables, and what we've got here. Oh yeah. Oh, and some, oh, she knows I like this. I'm going to have to help them out, just out of honour and all, help them load up their truck. They got tons of stuff. It's a big job. And Taniguchi handles most of it, you know, obviously, but you know, she's no spring chicken, but she gets stuck into it too. It's just honour, mate, honour. Look, there's that egg rolly thing that I like. There's some broccoli, there's some kind of sauce stuff. What's that say? Mayonezu, something like that. Rice with bits and pieces in it, and that's that that radish with that marinadedy, whatever they do with that. That's yum. I like that. She saw me just eating those just right off the bat yesterday, and that's all I had, and I savoured the rest for a bit later. And I look up, oh, there's some tomato there. I look up and she's watching me. I'm just like, whoa, digging into these. So there you go, mate. Oh, she did say to me just then, oh, we've got some miso soup too. So Gohan no Toki, lunchtime, sort of like Gohan means like rice, but it sort of just means food or some generics kind of thing for time to eat. She said, come over and we've got some miso soup there too. So they've got a stove set up with hot water and got coffee going, all that kind of stuff. So that's fantastic. Get a meal, mate, a meal. How's that, eh? The chap behind me, he wasn't here yesterday. He's got a fair bit of Buddhist stuff and Shinto stuff, and a real old bloke. And I sold a chainsaw. A bloke was trying to beat me down with his chainsaw, and I figured if I hold my ground, I'll be able to go over and afford this. So I held my ground and we went back and forth. I eventually sold that chainsaw and I immediately went over and bought this. This is the real deal. This is likely Meiji period, which would be like 1868 and 1912. Could be Taisho, 1912, 1926. Real deal. Shinto, used for ceremonies and stuff. It's Jinja means Shinto. And that's freaking beautiful. Now if I sell some more stuff, I'll be able to afford some more stuff. Look at that, what a beauty. I'm going to go and put this in the rig right now. This is going straight into my car, because some dudes will be like, oh, what do you want for that? No. Well, the day kind of went okay. I mean, at least weather was good, but pretty much an exercise in futility. Yeah, oh well, what can you do, what can you do? I just helped the tunny fella and a few other chaps load up. Some blokes had some pretty heavy stuff, and at the end of the day you're pretty tired, so I'm sort of a lot younger than a lot of those guys, so I jump in and and help them, you know, move all their heavy shit. So the tunny fella's behind me. He said he's going to go to the warehouse. He's just like right near mine. Get a few things done, and but he's not going to unload. I said, yeah, I don't want to unload tonight. I'll do that on the morrow. I've got to check some weights and measures for something, and then the plan is to get in the warehouse and early on the morrow, yeah, unload all this shit and get a few things done. I have to remember to charge a tab cam on the tonight, so I can get some decent pictures. Yeah. Right, that's pretty much that. So the plan is we'll see how it goes as far as heading back to the warehouse, at least, because this road at this time has been notoriously very busy. So the tunny fella said he might, depending on how it goes, he might take the tourist route too. And I said, he said, just follow me. And I said, I know the way, so it's cool. He's like, alright, no worries. These are some dudes from an old I don't know, Datsuns, whatever they are, an old car club, and another club went by me, and a whole bunch of loads of dudes on motorcycles, all wearing the same colours, I guess you could call them, but they're not exactly the mongrel mob. You know, the gypsy jokers or something. They're the outlaws. No, they're just young blokes having a good time. And the last one had a kid on the back. He must have been having a freaking blast, because they were kind of moving. Yep. All right, so everything's looking pretty tied down good. So I'm just going to try to concentrate on what I'm doing. I do believe that this is going to bunch up real bad, just judging by how many cars are in front of me already that haven't emerged into this single lane. Therefore, I believe that I'll be heading for the touristy route. Yeah. Okay, so I've decided to go against the coast road, because we're running at a good clip, so that's working out all right. If we were, say, another half hour later, I do so declare and believe that it'll be a different situation. So we're heading back. No one gives a shit about this story. Just missed a Seahawk on the pole back there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hawks. I've never seen that many in one go. Maybe more than 7. I'm trying to count and watch more than 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. At least 7. There's a one over there too. There's 8. 8 frickin' hawks, whether they're sea hawks or mountain hawks, I don't know. I've never seen that many all together in one go. There's another one. Sometimes there's a congregation of the Kalasu crows, and like masses of them, you know, they have a national meeting every now and again. I've never seen that many. It could be the mountain hawks. There's the mountains, but I did see one Seahawk just up there just then, so yeah, they're running off the thermals or whatever they're doing. Maybe from all these cars or something. Alright, yeah, I made the decision to keep going straight on this road. Whether that was the best one to make it, I don't know. God damn it. But we're still running at a decent clip, far better than what we were. And we're not that far from, we, as in me and, there's those dudes. Oh, there's all those bikers that are, there's a few of them at least. Meeting up with some of their mates in the cars and shit. Yeah, there's some of them, yeah, some of those dudes that went by me. Right on. Oh, there's some more of them here. having a bit of a congregation. Toe cutter gang, mate. Toe cutter gang. There you go. Some nice bikes there. Right on. Okay, what's this bloke doing? I wonder. Been through there. Okay, there's one down and he's going to the cemetery. Right, now. Try to stave that off for a while. I can't even afford a fucking stone. Look at that, ain't nice. We're getting close to the beach, the waterways again. Alright, we're starting to move again. Oh, so it was the right decision. What a laugh that was. I cut through. I was going to say Tunny fella, I got there earlier than because you'd asked me, how'd you get here quick? And I go, oh, secret Doro. You know, he'd say, oh shit, kudasai, teach me that one, you know. Teach me please. And I was like, oh, the farmer Doro. I went through a farmer's like rice fieldy thing, and just as I was coming out of it, he went past me. He's the second car. That's his rig right there. So he passed me. I flick my lights. He looks at me and just waves. And I'm like, shit! Hey, there he is right there. Oh man, I honestly thought I was gonna totally get there earlier than him. Well, that wasn't as fast as I thought it was. It's a bit of a roundy bowdy because there's 2 traffic lights you got to wait for. Like you go through one, turn right, and then instantly you're stopped again. So I'm like, man, that sucks. And he it's just the way he's with old bar sons in the car with him too, and just the way he sort of just smiled at me always, like I just pictured, like, god damn it. There you go. It's a bit of a, hey, make the day a bit more fun. Okay. There he is. Hey, look at that. Nice. Alright. Oh, this battery's about to run out. Well, I feel energized enough to unload the rig. I've got something I've got to weigh and stuff, but yeah, I feel energized to do that.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Well, that was nice of them, wasn't it? The Tunny fella, there's some of these new people. I think the Tunny fellas said, hey, partition's one of my thingies, and you guys have that, something like that. So they've been working in there and like doing all kinds of building partitions and walls and all sorts of shit. And they needed some tools the other day, and so the Tunny fellow said, oh, just go and ask Darren, he's got plenty of shit. And so they asked me for some tools, and I said, yeah, right. And I wasn't quite sure what they meant, but the Tunny fellow sort of helped out, and we figured it out. And so, yeah, and in fact, that actual tool, which I haven't used in months and months, probably much more than that, I actually needed it later on when I was drilling a hole through the wall there for the that non-flammable material stuff, which the whole thing's just too, got it all for free, but it's just too bloody small anyways for pressurization-y thingies. Anyways, so the Tony fella and his mum left, and these young guys were still, and actually some other people were there. There's Chinese people. There's a Chinese girl there, and there was a bit of a laugh when we were saying that. I said, oh, because she couldn't speak English, but her Japanese is para like fluent, and I was having a bit of a laugh. I said, oh, you know, in Japanese, I said, oh, you can't speak English, but it's reputed that there's like 300,000 people in China that can speak English, even more than they can in America. You know, there's even more Chinese English speakers in China than there are in America. How come you can't speak English? Meanwhile, her Nihongo is just light years ahead of anything I could achieve. D chief. I don't want that. It's, what I have is good enough, you know. Anyways, so they left, and one of the young guys, one of the new people, he was working on some stuff in that little partition-y place they got, and one of the other blokes, he saw me like moving a bunch of shit like off the rig. I figured, alright, I'll move this stuff. In fact, I was because their cars were in the way, I just parked somewhere else and just grabbed a trolley, and I'll do what I can until they leave, and then bring the rig closer to the door. And I asked, you going, are you leaving soon? And he said, no, I'm going to be here a while. I said, okay, and so I just moved my rig to closer to the door, and one of the blokes, he saw me moving a bunch of shit, and he goes, I'll give you a hand. And how's it? Tuscadai? Oh shit! See, that word's gone too. Help! He said, Tarakima, some bloody thing, means help. Anyways, I said, I rarely ever ask anyone for help ever, because I kind of feel like it's not only is it my issue, but it's no, I sort of see it as unless it's imperative to do so, I kind of see it as it's sort of like exercise too, And anyways, I figure the longer I stay there, the less people are going to be at that supermarket, so I probably can make the foolish mistake of parking there on a weekend again. Anyways, yeah, this young guy was nice enough to come over, and he was helping me move a bunch of stuff, so that was really good of him. I was like, wow, thanks man, that's really, really great, and that helped out a lot, because some of that shit's real heavy and stuff, so yeah, no worries, and he was well keen to help me, and so I like that. I helped those guys the other day, and they helped me, so there you go. Yeah, so the way I see it, unless it's imperative to do so, it's like, so there's this bloke, he's in some country, could be America, and what he does is he gets all these massive stone pillars. He's got this big farm, right? He's got all these massive stone pillars, and he moves them around on his own, and he shows how it's done, and how you can rock one, so put a little rock under one of them, like he digs under them, sticks some planks under them, and then digs on the other side and puts planks, and then planks in the century thing, and then he walks to one, bashes planks under them or something to get something moving a bit, and then he moves to, puts all these rocks on one side, and it'll, to make one side lower down, and then he puts planks on the other, then he goes to puts more planks, and then he goes to the other side, and just keeps rocking back and forth, and until he can get it elevated. And like he'll stick a rock under some of these things and knock the planks out, and then just use that freaking rock, and he can swivel the entire pillar. I'm talking, these things are way freaking amazing tonnage. And he shows that, he says, oh, that's how they built Stonehenge, and you get it to a point where you dig this big hole, and then get to a point where it'll slide into the hole and upright itself. Things like that. Okay, that's not why I like moving shit by myself. I just thought I'd chuck that in because I know everything. I'm better than you, obviously. I'm better than you! Anna from the Young Turds. I'm better than you! Shh, sure you are. Anyways, no, it was really nice. That bloke, he come over and moved a bunch of shit, and then it was just made things so much easier. Because at the end of the weekend, you're pretty much done, man. Oh, fuck, I got in front of the wrong people. He's not a local, obviously. Wow, that big rig, that's that GSXR thing, isn't it? Anyway, no, it's good to be able to just get all that shit moved in. And he said, oh, I don't know where it'll go, so I'll just leave it at the doorway here. So yeah, sweet, man, that's good. And I was able to boom, 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 put that there, put that there, put that there, and finally, that's that for that. I figured if I chuck it all in there now, it'll be even cheaper as far as gasoline wise, hauling shit. And it's alright, it's 10 to 6, so good. Oh, but I'm tired, and it was a bit of an exercise in futility. I mean, made a bit of dough, but made more dough for my mate than I did for me. Oh well, that's that, you know, after gasoline and all the bullshit and fees and all that shit. But that's alright. It's good to be doing stuff, you know. That's really good. Oh yeah, and they all came in, the Chinese, and they all came into my little warehouse here, and the tunny fella wanted to show them my little spot there and show them sort of what I do. And she said in Nihongo, some of the things she said I didn't understand what she was saying. Ichi dai dashite, something else, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so she said that she sells things at market. She said, oh, she does the same thing as I do, as we do, the tunny fella and I, and she goes to Dazai Fu market. Yeah, she said Dazai Fu. I said, oh, Dazai Fu Ginger desu ka? And that means the Dazai Fu shrine. She said, oh, Chigaku, so near the Dazai Fu shrine. So I remember years ago I went to the Dazai Fu shrine. That's a famous one, where they did have a market going on there. So I figured it was that, but maybe they've moved the location slightly. But Chigaku means close by, so that shit, it could have been the same one, I don't recall. So yeah, maybe I should have asked her when she does that. But there's some of the big markets that can be quite tiring. But that's why we just go to that dinky one down there, because the big markets are pretty far away, and you've got to pay a lot to get into them, and you know, pretty much they're all established and anyways, but there you go. That was the weekend. The weekend's nearly wrapped up. I'm going to go and get some chicken, some vegetables, and I've got rice, so I'm going to do a chicken, vegetables, and rice meal. I've got soy sauce, so it's yeah, bulk it up with the rice that I've got. Yes, I'm bloody hungry and tired.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.